The fuck wrong with them niggas? Anyway, what's up, family? So I think I'm gonna title this "When Alphas Collide." Jay Morrison versus Tariq Nasheed. Damn. Jay Morrison asked a very important question at the end of the Revolt conference with Killer Mike, who did really good, and T.I., Candace Owens, and some other chick, two other motherfuckers, three, and a host. It was P. Diddy's thing. It's a very influential conference. We need more of those with different influencers. Hope that those things explode, continue to organize our community. Also, family, don't be afraid to argue. The arguments I think arguments, we look at it as a point of division, but these arguments seem to spread ideas faster around our community, and people can take positions. So right now, Jay Morrison versus Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed thinks that Jay Morrison asked the question. He's saying that, okay, we need to have a Black Vote Day, which I completely agree with. We need it because we need to take steps towards independence. That's what we need. We're different, and I completely agree with that. The Black America has always historically had a confusion about our identity. Now, we are Black people, but that is not an actual nation, state, and also, American is not a nation. African American is not a designation, a nation. So, and of course, we know that we are not completely accepted as and represented by the American government because it is controlled and made by white people. But we also are such a mixed blood of people. We were developed in America, with African captured people, Native captured people, American. We were developed by the blood of the slave masters people. And then we were also developed by, the hard time that we had. The racism, the segregation, the crack, the, beatings, all of the stuff that we're dealing with, and all the other stuff that we don't know about that they did to us or doing to us. So we are a particular people. We're special, and in the state that we're in, we are confused. Now, Tariq's point is, we doing the right thing. We don't need to change nothing. We got them shook. We getting reparations. Yeah, because we act in unity. We acted in unity for a minute, and it surprised the fuck out of them. But, it's only going to take the enemy maybe a year or two after this election cycle. They're going to wipe all you niggas out. That's their plan. So, to me, this development, this is the next step of the ADOS development. Now, Tariq, and of course, now see, Tariq really is kind of neutral, but in my opinion, this is my opinion, because Tariq is friends with goddamn Antonio Moore and fucking Yvette Carnell. And them niggas, I don't know about, they shaky. So, and you know, Jay is hanging, you know, Jay Morrison, Boyce Watkins, you know, the black do for self people, do for self black people. So this controversy, now Tariq Nasheed he's the biggest influencer. So that's why he's important. Because he's the biggest influencer. Him by himself is damn near ADOS influencer. You know, him and them, Professor Black Truth and Black Authority, them three niggas, you know, they're gonna chop black folks in half. Boyce Watkins, Jay Morrison, and that group, you know, we got another third, I guess, maybe I don't know, I would say probably that's a fifth of black folks. Well, Boyce Watkins, Jay Morrison, the Advice Show, Phil, they're usually gonna kind of agree and hang with each other. The Advice Show from Phil, I pretty much, I can tell that he's gonna hang with probably Jay Morrison's point, and Phil is pretty influential, but he's international, but he's pretty influential. But still, Tariq got them on the influence. But Tariq on this point is wrong. He's wrong. We need that Black Vote Day because we need to solidify that identity. The enemy, and he was right, because the United Nations cannot force America to give us what America owes us. But the recognition in a United Nations platform allows us an additional voice. We can send a representative to that. Okay, we can enter into international trade and commerce. Okay, so we have other options as a Black American recognized ethnic nation group to sustain ourselves. So that's why that's important. It will actually unify our people, and it will unify our people even more on code, okay, to literally get those damn reparations pressured to us much faster. Because our people, not only we will have the ADOS people who are already with Tariq and Yvette and them, but us who are, we know what they're doing, that part, what they're doing is good, but we see the other problems, then we would get more on board with them. So that would really just, just lock it in almost. That would pretty much lock that in. So there's no, the plebiscite vote, it is no way, it is all plus side. It is all win-win. There's no logical argument that you can say. Now, the argument is, when he says undermine, he's saying we're introducing different influencers. And I think Tariq does not want that. And I know damn well, goddamn fucking Antonio Moore and Yvette Carnell, they damn sure don't want that, because them niggas, anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing about them. But point is, I know they are in agreement. So Tariq Nasheed sees that his camp, they're in agreement, and they feel like they're getting some progress. But what he doesn't see is that they're stalled. They're actually stalled. They're actually stalled, and that's the reason why. And this is the reason why, is because they don't have enough people who are seeing their blind spots. So they're in a stall of groupthink. And on code is groupthink. And groupthink, you think you're making progress, but you're not. And you're not gonna listen to nobody until the shit falls apart, and now you say, oh, that's where we made our mistake. When there's people that's telling you, they're not trying to hurt your movement. See, it's a difference between a critic who's trying to destroy your movement versus a critic who's trying to enhance your movement, who believes in your movement but can see a weak spot. So Jay Morrison is a constructive critic, and you can tell that. You can tell because he's not attacking you. He's not attacking the people. He's talking about strategy. So I don't care how swaggy he is and how funny style, because Tariq can fuck a person up with the damn, you can't beat him, he will make your ass look stupid. No way you can beat him on that. So, you know, that you don't even try to go against him on that situation, because he's going to win on that. But the point is, he is factually incorrect. Jay Morrison is a constructive critic, and he is doing something, he is suggesting a thing that will really unify Black America, and that will really enhance our ability to get forever stuff that we want to get, you know, as a group. It would take us out of it would really change our future as a group, a mass. It would really change us. So that's my take. Jay Morrison versus Tariq on facts. Jay Morrison wins in strategy. Tariq wins in influence. But you know, we gotta get a harmony. Now, Tariq doesn't want to talk to Jay because Tariq is, you know, they both are businessmen. You see, I support both of them. They both are businessmen, and they both have I really believe they both love Black people. But I believe that they got some blind spots, and I think that the blind spot mainly is on it's probably the blind spot is on both sides of that coin, but a person like Tariq, he can't see how a conversation can open up those blind spots, because you got to have those conversations smartly in private, because you could just say the shit that you need to say without all of the extra bullshit. Because Tariq got his mind made up. That's all he can see. But there's a bigger agenda that we can be about. And that is what I think. That's the reason why I think Jay wins on the strategy. And so I support Jay Morrison on that one. Peace.